Hello there, dear viewers. This is Trestle242, and today we're going to start a new mission in Maple Leaf Wildlife Park. Bordering Candy Lake, the site of the Maple Leaf Wildlife Park was chosen for its outstanding views of natural beauty. In giving you this opportunity, Bernard has done you a great honor, so it's time to repay the trust that he's placed in you and do him proud. Yes, indeed, I would love to do him proud. As well as do Nancy proud. I really like Nancy. She's just a great character, you know? Let's start. I mean, Maple Leaf, eh? Well, Maple... Maple Lake, I think it was called. Sorry. I have a bit of goldfish memory going on. So, I unfortunately forgot the name of the zoo. Just instantly. Sorry about that. Oh, wow! Oh, wow.
After your sterling work in China, I got a bit of good news, better news situation for you. The good news is that I'm promoting you to apprentice zoo manager. The better news is you get to build a new zoo from scratch. That said, you will be on your own this time. No help from Nancy, although she wishes you luck. So, I suppose it's actually more of a good news, better news, and then slightly worse news situation. Either way, it's a chance for you to really prove yourself. Now, for this zoo, I'll want to see a good few different habitat and exhibit species, and at least as many guests to look at them. I'd also like you to keep your staff nice and happy as much as you can. And obviously the same's true of the animals as well. Oh, and let's see. Yeah, you should try to turn a good-sized profit to boot, so we can continue our vital work elsewhere. There. That should keep you going for a while. I'll check in with you later. Good luck.
Yeah, you're right about that. Oh, goodness me. I have at least 3 habitat species into the zoo. Well, I don't have a lot of money. How am I going to handle this? And the guests are coming in from this tunnel into the mountain. I mean, it seems sort of to make sense that we should have a path running along here, and then perhaps a path going up here where we could have a habitat. Quite a large habitat, so perhaps a species that requires a large... it's difficult. Difficult, but I'm going to try to do my best. And it appears the game has sort of chosen at least a little bit of pathing for me. So, well, I guess we'd better start by building a path. I guess we could have a smallish habitat over here for a smallish animal. I think that would be a good idea, something a bit, perhaps doesn't require a lot of space to take care of. This is going to be a bit tricky, my dear friends. It's going to be a bit tricky. But that's perfectly fine, of course. So let's just plop down a nice little path. Going something like this. And I would like to make it broader. Perhaps something like this, so that it joins up with that. But I'm so close to... Yeah. Can't you please? Please. Oh wait, no. I've done the wrong thing. I don't want that kind of path. I want just have a natural path instead. Natural path that marks the terrain with curb markers, yes please. Perhaps a little bit smaller, something like 7 meters sounds good enough for me. Just a nice little bit of pathing. And I would love it if I can just get it to not do that. I mean, it's a bit ugly, but it's should hopefully do the job. It doesn't look half bad either. Now, what sort of animals can we hope to get? Oh, I haven't got a trade center yet. Well, oh dear. As you can see, this whole running a zoo business is sometimes trickier than what you might expect. I want a habitat over there. Well, perhaps if I get a staff path. Now it's green for this park. And if I I don't want it to be like that. I just wanted to, literally just wanted to go over there, but never mind. Yes, I could sort of do something like this. I mean, no. I guess it can be a bit off to the side here. That will be fine. And then we can pop down some of the staff buildings. Staff facilities. I mean, we have these ready-made ones, but I'm not a big fan of them. I don't think they look very good. I know we'll need an animal trade center, which is a surprisingly small building. Let's have it a bit here, away from the guests, so that they don't have to see it or feel bothered by it. And then I would like quarantine is useful, but perhaps not as close. Maybe something like that. I don't know what. Then the research center can be like over here, and we need a workshop too, and we need a veterinary surgery, which is rather large. Perhaps over here. And these buildings. Might as well pop down a keeper out while I'm at it. Please don't put it bothering the guest, you know? These buildings cost a lot of money, but they also need electricity, so I shall need to put down a transformer. Somewhere, you know, like here. So that everything is powered. There we go. We don't really need water treatment yet, I don't think. I mean, I guess it could be kind of useful to have one. Just because. So now instead let's go into construction and let's get rid of this thing and see if we can't make these buildings look a little bit better, shall we? I would like them to be made out of wood. I feel a sort of log cabin look suits this type of... there are some wooden planks. They're not what I want, but they might have to do. I just realized that in this park I won't have researched anything. Okay, put one of those down and then just hopefully just, you know, do that. And then we need some sort of ceiling. Well, roof, really, not ceiling. Now we need some fitted planks. Wall pieces. some like these. Oh, it looks horrendous, but I kind of hate it. Not gonna lie, I kind of hate the way this looks. So let's just remove them all and do it the simple way around. So that you had to watch that. We might plop down a keeper out. I think these just happen to look somewhat less abhorrent than the other ones. Something like this. Quarantine. Perhaps like so. Yep, that looks about right. Again, this is just for, you know, for the staff, so things don't have to look perfectly brilliant and, you know, visually impressive. Just have to be functional. And the staff room definitely required. They need somewhere to have their coffee and tea. Trade center is definitely needed. Very small building, very weird. Veterinary surgery, yeah, we want one of those. Sure do. Perhaps out here. And the workshop is rather small and can be fitted into here. Now we need some power. Would love it if there was a way I could just make everything sort of... I can make it here and then it covers a rather large area of the park. It's good. It's looking a bit odd like that, but again, it's functional and that's what we need. Might need one of these too. I know it's got a sort of little control panel thing again. Let's pop it over there. And not another one. Though the machinery is done, we have everything our staff might need. And now we can look at the animal trading, what sort of animals we can get. A lot of giant tortoises. Ooh, American bison, wow. Yeah, we want some of those. Let's check by species. I think tortoises are alright. As a sort of beginner's animal. Perhaps some Indian peafowl as well. Maybe yes, maybe over here. Just as you start, you can begin to see the Indian peafowl living here by the water. They don't need a very large habitat, the peafowl, so it should be a decent sort of animal to get. They have glass, yes I do. Well, let's just do a little bit of a... I don't know how large habitat they need, but hopefully it's not that large. Can I make it curved? I would love to make it curved, so I can sort of do something like this maybe? Oh, I kind of wanted that tree though. Yep, just in amongst the flowers, and then can I snap? Yes I can. There we go. I think that's enough. Now let's add a nice little wooden habitat gate. We don't need to have a large one. Just a small one like that should be enough. Let's buy some peafowl. Indian peafowl, there we go. Sure. Wow, this one seems rather good. There we go. I think we might need to send them to quarantine first though. And the quarantine can fit how many animals? I'm not quite sure. But let's go into our animal storage and move to quarantine. Move to quarantine. Move to quarantine. Move to quarantine, and the last one, we shall move to the quarantine from the trade center. There we go. We need to hire some staff. We need maybe a couple of caretakers. There we are. What do you mean? Can't find accessibility? Yes, you can. And we need a couple of keepers. I won't hire too many of them, you see. A couple of mechanics. Couple of vets. And maybe one security guard. And maybe 2 vendors. Something like that. That should be alright. And then I was thinking that maybe around here we could put things like some guest things. A little info center is always good, I reckon. Hopefully it can get power from out here, I'm not entirely sure though. Why isn't it connecting to the path? That's flipping annoying. There we go. And what else might they need? Some toilets. Easy to access. Seems rather good to me. This building is strange in its shape, but this should do. I think we might add some other things. And then make a path that goes up here, because I feel like this lake thing is like would be a perfect, lovely little sort of, perhaps for bears or something like that. Oh, good grief, the inspector is arriving. Wasn't thinking about that. Well, I've barely got any animals, so you know. Oh, and we can apparently only research diseases at the moment, because it doesn't count us as actually having any animals, because they're all in quarantine, I think. Oh, there they are, running around with boxes. Oh, now they're putting them all into quarantine, I see. They're just walking around. Yes, they are. That's good, that's good. We are losing money. We need to put some stuff that the peafowls might enjoy into their habitat. Oh, what a large food bowl. and a little shelter. Doesn't have to be something huge. Or I could use this round one that I got from the Steam workshop. There we are, some shelter and some water. And then I don't know what they might need. Probably some plants. Running past, ready to leave. Brilliant, let's move them. Deceased animal covered, wet core, what? Okay. Let's not select all. Cancel move. A lot of them were ill. Good grief. A new animal, so I don't see what. Oh, they're just taking them to the vet, I guess. For tularemia, apparently. I guess a lot of them were very ill. Money is going down, this is pretty bad. Let's suppose we could pop over another habitat somewhere on this island. Maybe some turtles? Yikes. So Pranil is ready to leave because he is doing alright, so let's move him over here. And let's rename this habitat the peafowl habitat. There we go. Quarantine passed, ready to leave. Who? There we go. We have one solitary peafowl. Now that our guests are starting to arrive. Oh wow, that was loud. Oh, you're right there. Enrichment is bad. This is not good. I don't have any enrichment items. Well then, I suppose I shall have to research some. Ooh. I guess we're gonna have the other one research borderlosis. This whole peafowl thing wasn't very thought out, I suppose. You see, in the beta there wasn't any. Okay, so in there we have Dev and Mahika who look healthy enough. Let's have them over here. Maybe we can have at least a little bit of, you know. Let's see if we can change anything else. The habitat is decent, but what do you mean lacking in hard shelter? I don't understand. Is it because let's just move it down, shall we? This is a nice little habitat. Why isn't this? Do I need to move it somehow? Oh, what am I moving now? Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Wait, no. There we go, I've selected the entire thing. Can I advanced move it? For the love of... Fine, I guess I'll just build my own house then, I just don't see why this one doesn't count as a house for them. I mean, one would assume if there's bedding, but it's not. Let's lower this. And then lower that. Does it now count as a shelter? Please tell me yes. Yes, it does. Very good. And you have some more of them that are doing alright in quarantine, so let's move them over to the new home. And let's pop round some donation boxes. Where are they again? Are they over at the bins, benches and security? Well, no. Guest facilities? Yes. Here you go. Please pay us some money. Please don't stand on that path though. It's very stupid. Then we need to add some nice little some of these, so they can understand they're looking at a peacock. Indian peafowl. There we go. And then let's pop down a speaker, say here. And perhaps here where there are lots of people. We're making a little bit of money. We don't have that many guests, but we're trying. Oh dear, at least 350 guests. That sounds rather difficult, but guess I shall have to see. What is this? Can't find an accessible staff room. Nonsense. I do have an accessible staff room. It's right over here. It's... Oh, it's... Oh, I see. Never mind. Perhaps I should need to place another one down. I'm sorry, I know it's silly sometimes. Trade center, staff room. There we go. I guess I just had too many staff and not enough room. There we go. That should make things a little bit easier. And the other vet can't find an accessible research room, so let's just buy another. Where is it? The research center, yes. There we are, because they can only fit one person at a time. That should do it. They're very loud, peacocks. Perhaps some Aldabra tortoises over here. I mean, I really want some sort of larger animals, but I don't know. Oh, buffalo would be wonderful. Let's see how much is a buffalo. Not that much. Interesting. Interesting. Let's check Supiria. They're near threatened. And they don't want to... That's rather interesting. They want a rather small... rather small enclosure. I didn't know that. I guess I could put some of them on this island and call it Buffalo Island or something like that. Let's pause whilst I do that, because I know that I need to do some pathing. and perhaps just have a path go. I don't want that, I want a natural path with the little knobs on it because I think it looks good. And then we can have a bit of a bridge. Now, what button is it? Is it shift? We just... I mean, I know there is a way to sort of make it into a bridge. Does it control? Oh no, it's not control either. I mean, oh, that's definitely not what I wanted. It's, I just want to make a sort of a, I know there is a shortcut for it, so let's see. Basics, controls, path controls, just height. Oh right, shift, I see. So if I just sort of do, it's very annoying when you can't get this system to do the things you want it to do. Oh, now I just sort of... Oh, never mind, I'll do that off screen. Sorry about that. And then the let's buy the bison first. I guess someone with decent genetics. Zane seems good enough. How about Rhea has bad immunity. Nele has bad fertility, that's not good. Zelene seems good, let's adopt her. And then let's adopt, well, let's give me her, perhaps her as well. There we go, now I have a bunch of bison. And let's give them some sort of fencing. But first I need to check them out again to see what sort of fencing they need. Grade 3 fence. Okay. And grade 3 is glass, I think. Well, maybe not. It's wood! Brilliant! Let's add some windows to that wood, shall we? At least along here. And not angle snap, please. And do something like so. And then turn the windows off. Over here, why don't we do a little something like this, and we can just sort of do a nice little thing here, so they have a large, lovely area to run around in. And we need a wooden habitat gate. Well, I mean, we don't need it to be wooden, but I like it to be wooden. Let's pop it down over there. And we probably need it to be a bit higher. So let's just select the entirety of the fence and make it a bit higher. There we go. That was a bit expensive, but never mind. Habitat, let's see what does the buffalo like. No, not the buffalo, the bison. Well, they want food. So let's give them a food trough. Maybe 2. And some water to drink. So one of these water things as well. And some sort of a shelter. I guess this one would be good enough. Looks like it's floating in the air though, which I don't really like. Maybe this rather large one for our buffalo friends. Let's place it and then choose it, and now lower it into the ground. Oh, we can actually lower it completely, which is an interesting thought. There we go, that looks quite nice. And now let's pop down some sleeping, some bedding. I think they might need a large bedding. There we go, that should be enough. And then they might probably need some plants as well, but you know, this should protect them against the rain. Let's take them all. Select all. And move to quarantine. And they would probably need the North American temperate, maybe. I wonder if I can see that species data. Biomes, grassland, North America. How large is this habitat? It's very large, which is very good. I hope they like it in here. I think I would if I were bison. Sort of a call them buffaloes. I'm not very knowledgeable on North American animals. So let's see what kind of plants we can pick. Biome grassland, continent, North America. Okay. I have some goldenrods I can plop down here and there, some reeds perhaps, and some bunches of nettles. They look a bit odd. Bulrush reeds as well. No trees. It looks very, you know, a bit barren, I suppose I would say. It just doesn't look good. But I figure they should have some plants, right? There we are. I think it looks hideous, but at least that one tree over there, you know, kind of. Yeah, let's just turn the game back on. Okay, people are standing around over there. Let's see if we can have any more objects for the peafowl. Indian peafowl, there we are. Like any enrichment? No. They seem to be doing quite alright though. In the little house. Very barren in their area though. Terrain, yes, it's rather good. They don't... the plants are from the wrong... They're not Asian, but they, you know... I don't mind the plants either. Overall, things seem to be quite alright. Perhaps we should pop down a few more of those donation boxes. For another guest facilities for some odd reason. And then maybe some more of these ones. Oh, that's a bit of a strange one. But, yep, that's the Indian peafowl alright. And maybe another educational speaker, since a lot of people seem to be standing around here. We're still losing money. Ambience speaker, I wonder what they do. But I'll pop a couple of those down. Guests might like them. No ambience. Birds of the jungle, insects of the jungle, jungle at night, South African jungle, Asian forest. Sounds nice. Sounds about right. Quarantine has passed for serious injury discovered. Vet called. Oh dear. That's a bit unpleasant, but oh well. So 3 of them are about ready to leave the quarantine, which is good. Let's see, how do I best do this? So Zane, Nele and Rhea can be moved. And also Zeline. All of our lovely American bison. Let's move them all to their bison habitat. It looks so ugly. Ugh. Horrible. But hopefully people will enjoy watching them. The guests are happy. They're not very educated, but they're happy. I will have one of them. And soon the other one. Oh, and the day is bright and beautiful, and they're already running around. Hopefully enjoying their time in this habitat. They don't have any enrichment. Interspecies bonus. Interesting. Apparently they can live with a different species. And the unfortunate reason why I don't have any enrichment for them is simply that I haven't researched it. Vet research. Well, they're working on it, my vets. With the research we'll get some enrichment, some better food and some facts about them, I think. And there's already some people watching them, that's good news. Let's plop down to one of these little information signs. That's hopefully at the right height. There we are, that looks, you know. Oh, it's a... it's... I want to... I'd love to just... My problem with these is that it's incredibly hard to see if you put them on the right way around or not, because the screen has this big black thing. But yeah, hopefully that's useful. I'm gonna need one of these speakers as well. Can probably even do this. In case you're wondering what they're saying, they're speaking this special invented language. Ambience, I don't really know what these do, but they seem to be... I figured we could play some nice sort of foresty sounds. Give the guests a bit of something to look at. No ambient, Asian forest, jungle at night, splashing about in the swamp, crickets. Yeah, some crickets. Ooh, one of our Indian peafowls is expecting offspring. That's interesting. So now let's see what the Indian peafowl, if we can give them some sort of enrichment. And it appears that we still can't, despite having researched them. Which is of course a big shame. I would like to be able to... let's see, animals. Can we? Yes, we can only give them grade 1 food quality. Oh well, they're quite pretty little animals. I mean, I'll at least give them that. And now it's raining. Will they go underneath the shelter? Or just don't they mind the rain? Maybe they don't mind the rain. Vet research is complete. Oh, I hadn't gathered the research. There we go. Now we need the other one. It's almost done with the bordertellosis research. And we're getting more and more visitors. That's rather good. Well, I don't know why I keep saying rather. It's quite good. Sorry about that. Vet research is complete. Bordertellosis. That is good. Now we need you to stop researching bordertellosis and start researching the American bison. A lot of them are apparently ready to have offspring. That's interesting. I think you can buy umbrellas in the info shop, which is where the guests here have their umbrellas from. You see, the guests are happy. They're not very educated, but you know, they're feeling happy. And they don't need to pee very often. I like these bisons. And then there's a little area over here. I mean, we could use it as a sort of path. But I think I would also like to have some exhibit animals. Perhaps I should have some over here. But let's see what's there to research with the mechanics. They can research a lot of different things. Shelters and climbing. That sounds quite useful, I think. Transport rides, drink shops, souvenir shops, East Asia theme, Africa theme, New World theme. I don't know what to choose. Habitats. Well, maybe you can research habitats, and you can research... power might be useful too. Maybe the New World theme. Because this is after all a zoo in the New World. Ooh, our peafowls have had offspring. That's nice. I think it will bring some visitors to the zoo. They like seeing, you know. Let's see if we can't give them some better food though. Yes, we can. Better food quality. There we are. And I do believe that after popping down an exhibit, I shall end this episode. It's been dragging on for quite some time, and I do apologize for that. I'm going to make the most simple, basic exhibit possible by just sort of doing... Oh, now it's snowing. This. And exiting the editing group, and simply not putting a lot of fancy schmancy stuff on it. What's wrong with the animals? Oh no, our peafowl, something's bad with them, their habitat. They still don't have any enrichment. Well, you know, I can't give them anything else. The terrain is inappropriate. What's wrong with the terrain? Oh, there's... Oh, the short grass is... Oh, the grass is dying because it's snowing. I think I might need to put in something like some heaters in. Yeah, because it's bloody cold. And if I just pop a couple of these in, then, you know, hopefully things should warm up a little bit. Let's see what temperature these ones set to. 18, okay. I think 18 degrees is fine. And then we have these ones, so I think, are they alright? The welfare is sort of... It's because they still don't have any enrichment, alright. And there's something wrong. No. They're having bloody loads of snow. Never mind. Oh, there we go. We do have some enrichment for our peafowl. A slow feeder. I can't believe I didn't notice that. Let's add one of those in. Maybe two. I hope they will like it. I mean, they're just the winter. Surely these ones are able to handle some winter. We've got some... Oh, did I not... Oh, I see. Well, never mind. I think this heating thing actually worked quite well. They're being kept warm, and these are the babies. Look at them, little baby peafowl. They're certainly not as spectacular as their, you know, adult cousins. Oh, well, cousins, you know, relatives. I hope we can get some bison calves. That would be lovely, because I love old baby animals. We need to get something for the exhibit, though. Come on. You exhibit animal market. What can I get? Something... I think iguana would be good. I don't want to pick spiders. This is simply because I'm arachnophobic in real life and I don't like looking at them. And it's bad when you don't like looking at certain games in your animals in your game, I mean. Let's adopt this green iguana. There we go, send the zoo over here. It's not a tropical animal, but it's... You know, it's hopefully... Layout isn't brilliant and the climate is atrocious. You need something like 30 degrees, I think. 30 degrees and a little less humidity. Something like 59 maybe? Yep, there we go. There's your iguana. I hope you like it. Oh, 3 habitat species in the zoo. I see, not 3. Never mind, I need one of these too. To tell them a little bit about the iguana. I need to just do that so they can read about the iguana. He's standing right in the middle of it, but never mind. They're taking some photographs of it though. And there it is. Seemingly doing alright. Nice little enclosure. We've discovered 3 items for the bison. Let's add them, shall we? Not the Indian peafowl, but the bison. And I guess tickets are underpriced. Well, a large water trough, is that the item? Really? No, the herb scent marker enrichment. They seem nice. I'll pop a couple of those down. We'll see what they have to say about that. Are you feeling a bit better? Yes. They need some food enrichment and we haven't got that. But we can, however, give them better food. Grade 2 food quality, much tastier. And I guess think the tickets are underpriced. Well, let's give them a little bit, you know, a little bit better. Alright, I've waffled on long enough. I think it's time for me to end this episode right here. Thank you all so much for watching. You've been watching Trestle242 playing some Planet Zoo. And if you like this video, why not click the like button? And if you really liked it, please subscribe for more. I upload these 3 days a week, and well, yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope I will be seeing you again soon. Take care now. Bye.